Today, countries are compared against each other for everything. The United States has the largest GDP, China has the best education scores, whilst Denmark has the best healthcare. But I'm here to answer a much more important question. What country has the best roller coasters? If you had to guess right now, what would it be? Do you choose a country known for having lots of roller coasters, or one that you think might have the best collection of good roller coasters? How do you even define what a good roller coaster is anyway? Let's go one question at a time. What country has the best roller coasters? Well, according to roughly 2,700 people, it's the United States. That might not surprise anyone really. The US has over 800 roller coasters and some of the most visited theme parks in the world. Rides like Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point and Lightning Rod at Dollywood are known to be amongst the best around the globe. However, we can make the answer much more interesting if we dig a little deeper. Before that, we'll answer the other question. How do you define what a good roller coaster is? The simple solution: ask lots of people to rank the rides they've been on from best to worst, then collate all of that data and create a comprehensive list ranking most of the roller coasters in the world. Well, not really that simple, I guess. We did that though, just last year. Vote Coasters is a roller coaster poll designed to find the world's best roller coasters. In 2020, we polled close to 2,700 people who collectively ranked over 115,000 roller coasters. They decided that Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point was the world's best roller coaster, Xantra at Energylandia in Poland was the second best, and Lightning Rod at Dollywood was the third best. If ranking roller coasters is your thing, go and check out the results of Vote Coasters. If you're watching in November, whether that's 2021 or otherwise, Vote Coasters is live right now. Click the link in the description to take part and rank your rides. I'll explain more about that at the end of the video. We can use the results of Vote Coasters to give points to most of the roller coasters across the globe. These points were also created via a second poll, one which asked people to score roller coasters at select theme parks to see how much better one was compared to another. By doing this, we produced this relationship, one where the points of each coaster falls quickly with rank initially before leveling out. Essentially, the difference in quality between the 1st and 10th roller coaster is roughly equal to the difference in quality between the 500th and 575th roller coaster. In total, 561 roller coasters in the United States were ranked on Vote Coasters, collectively producing a score of 25,462. The second best country for roller coasters? That's Germany, with a score of 4,243 from 103 rides. Germany is home to Europe's second busiest theme park, Europa Park, with rides like Woden and Silverstar. It's also home to the likes of Taron at Phantasialand, one of the world's best themed thrill coasters. Third place goes to my home country, the United Kingdom, where 135 coasters scored a total of 3,911 points. The UK has large theme parks like Alton Towers, home to Nemesis and the Smiler, and Blackpool Pleasure Beach, home to Icon and the UK's tallest roller coaster, the Big One. It doesn't take long to realise that countries with the most roller coasters often have the most points. So, how do things change if we look at the average score per roller coaster in a country rather than just the total score? Well, the opposite happens. Hong Kong takes the number one spot, with an average score of 45.7 per roller coaster, thanks to the few rides at Hong Kong Disneyland and Ocean Park. Singapore is second with 38.4 per coaster, all thanks to Universal Studios Singapore. Notably, these two countries have 7 and 6 roller coasters respectively. Third is the Netherlands with a score of 33.7 per coaster. The Netherlands is the first larger country to take a rank, owning collectively 56 roller coasters. So we can assume that the Netherlands has one of the highest quality collections of roller coasters around the world. I'd say that's pretty accurate. The Netherlands is home to Untamed and Goliath at Walibi Holland, Phoenix and Troy at Toverland, and Baron 1898 and Joris en die Draak at the Efteling. What happens to the results instead if we sort by populations, i.e. the number of points per million of residents? Once again, smaller countries do well. Denmark and Finland take the first and second spots, helped by Piraten at Djurs Summerland in Denmark and Tiger at Linnanmäki in Finland. Though the Netherlands remain in third place. The Dutch love their roller coasters. In comparison, the USA has a population 19 times larger than the Netherlands. Perhaps instead of looking at the whole country, we should instead be comparing US states. what would happen if we compare US states firstly against each other and secondly against other countries? You might think that Florida, home to Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, and many more, would be the best state for roller coasters, or perhaps Ohio, which has Kings Island and Cedar Point. Well, it's actually California that takes the #1 spot. California is not only home to Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, and Universal Studios Hollywood, but also Six Flags Magic Mountain, the park with the single most roller coasters in the world. Magic Mountain currently has 19 coasters, soon to be 20 in 2022. Pennsylvania takes the second spot with help from Hershey Park, Kennywood, and Knoebels. Ohio comes third, and Florida fifth. If we place these within our country's list, Germany becomes the best place for roller coasters, followed by California, then the United Kingdom. Though California has half the population of Germany and half the coasters of Germany and the UK too. We've already mentioned some of the theme parks around the world helping to boost their country's point score, but what happens if we rank those theme parks instead? As you can guess, the parks with the most roller coasters easily take the top spots. Cedar Point ranks #1 thanks to its 17 coasters, followed by the 19 coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain. In fact, the entire top half of the list is dominated by US theme parks, mainly due to their size and scale. The first non-US theme park, Europa Park in Germany, ranks 8th. Canada's Wonderland in, well, Canada, comes 12th, whilst Alton Towers in the UK is 13th. Some people fondly remember the year their favourite roller coaster opened. What if we compare scores of different years? What was the best year for introducing new roller coasters? Unsurprisingly, later years seem to fare better. 2016 has been the best year for roller coasters recently, with the debut of Lightning Rod, Wildfire, Taron, Mako, Flying Dinosaur, Flying Aces, and so many more. 2016 is followed by 2018, another amazing year for roller coasters thanks to Steel Vengeance, Hyperion, Time Traveler, amongst many others. Interestingly, the year 2000 takes the third spot. Millennium Force, Superman the Ride, Boulder Dash, Katoon, Steel Dragon 2000 all opened in, you guessed it, 2000. There's one more comparison we've yet to make, one that I'm sure many roller coaster nerds would be interested in. We know what country, theme park, and year has the best roller coasters, but which company makes the best roller coasters? Well, based on our data, Bolliger and Mabillard, B&M, make the best roller coasters. This result may be surprising to roller coaster fans initially, but it really makes sense. B&M are known for producing extremely well-rounded rides, ones that consistently rank well. In second place is Intamin, followed in third by Vekoma, thanks to the large collection of roller coasters they've produced. What about Rocky Mountain Construction, RMC, I hear you cry? Well, they actually come in 6th, after both Mack Rides and Gerstlauer. Like previously though, let's create an average score per roller coaster to see how things change. At this point, RMC flies up the table, ranking first. RMC has only produced 21 roller coasters so far, a fraction compared to B&M's 113. However, most RMC rides are extremely highly regarded, leading to a high score per coaster. Second is Great Coasters International, GCI. GCI is known for producing high-quality wooden roller coasters, and similarly to RMC, despite having built only 26 rides, many of these 26 are really well respected. Finally, B&M comes in a very respectable third place. So there you go, now you know that the United States is the best country for roller coasters. Unless you look at it a different way, then it's Hong Kong, or Denmark, or Germany. We can thank the 2,700 people that took part in Vote Coasters for that revolutionary insight. Speaking of which, if you like ranking the roller coasters you've ridden, you'll love taking part in Vote Coasters. We refresh the poll annually to find the world's best roller coasters each year. We're currently collecting rankings for 2021 until the end of November. Simply click the link in the description, log into our ranking portal, search for the roller coasters you've ridden, and then rank them in your list. It's as easy as that. To learn more, click the video on the left, or to see the results of last year's Vote Coasters poll, click the video on the right. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next time.